Amazon people and extreme health. Thousands of years old and isolated Amazon forest peoples, that have no healthcare and no agriculture, feature the best health and DNA of the world. This fact has fascinated the scientific world since 10 years ago. Research went on for over 10 years, but a clear explanation was never given. Obviously, this is a bit inconvenient for the scientific world, and not even the fact itself ever really reached the media and the general public. Amazon agroforest and climate, regulation, health and narratives. In this series we will indicate or proof the relation of. On one hand, A. This above exceptional health of Amazon amerinds, NASA research, both have Amazon forest in focus, scientific facts like the rising of ocean levels and climatic extremes around the Younger Dryas. And on the other hand, B. Persisting narratives of some kind of paradise, horn of abundance, punishment by God or gods, weather and climate extremes, calamities and floods. NASA research and agroforest, climate and regulation. NASA research shows that the kind of forests that this group of Amazon amerindians maintain and get their food and products from, together with all other forest and vegetation in South America, remove all the local and incoming carbon dioxide from the rest of the world, this mind-blowingly in less than 12 hours. And these agroforests transform this incoming carbon dioxide from the rest of the world into a gradually growing and dispersing 100-meter-high carpet of biomass, which we call tropical forest, and in this case the Amazon forest, that is the most metabolically active form of life on this planet by far. In a way, these most healthy people live and maintain their exceptional health and absence of degenerative diseases, with the carbon dioxide from the rest of the world as their main resource. And indirectly, these Amazon amerinds and their agroforest practices are the cause and origin of the population of the world with modern humans today. These people are kind of a leftover detail of something really large, also of an immense horn of abundance, health, absence of degenerative disease, quality of life, perpetuum mobile, that we call the Amazon forest. We mention these people as a leftover detail, because these people, their culture and knowledge have been destroyed on several occasions. Very probably even long before the year 1500. When we mentioned carbon dioxide, probably many automatically situate this fact in a more recent context, but these practices, cycle and processes are going on for at least 500 years and in our opinion at least 2 million years. Testimonies are the human DNA by means of several of their most important ancestral markers, and an even older testimony are the mouth bacteria of the Amazon forest howler monkeys that we modern humans still feature today. Green flicker and abundance. The above-mentioned removal in 12 hours in the whole of South America is visible at Continental Scale in the NASA video on your screen as a green flicker, where one flicker is the total and continental-sized removal of carbon dioxide in 12 hours, each day. This and other mind-blowing facts regarding this NASA video are explained in other videos. You might think that forest produces nothing but wood. Well, in fact it can easily and abundantly fulfill all our needs, and also those with the highest values. Because in fact, chemically spoken, forests produce close to 100% carbohydrates and hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons can be transformed into carbohydrates, and vice versa, and next into literally all we humans need, even our most advanced products and goods, next to all food for all that is alive. This could be interpreted as some kind of horn of abundance. And even at the time this principle could have been depicted as a horn of abundance. It all has decomposition and recycling, most visibly of carbon, at its basis. Decomposition could be seen as a kind of unknown world or underworld, where death certainly is an essential component. Since at some point it will result in something similar to the horn of abundance that provides health and absence of disease. So there is a direct relation between decomposition and the Greek god Hades and the Roman god Pluto on one hand, and the horn of abundance also symbolizing wealth, and we 8 billion modern humans on the other hand. Nevertheless, we became blind to what and where was our origin and to what caused our thriving. Our origins are the Amazon amerind peoples, similar to the people with exceptional health, and the cause of our thriving is the agroforest they participated in the building of it. All this is clearly proven amongst many others by our most ancient ancestral markers in our DNA. Since this is a recent discovery and highly inconvenient for consensus, you do not know of it, yet. Scientists like David Rye hint and indicate that the real and correct story is untold for now. Since we became blind, we have suffered an unending series of calamities and accelerated progress of subsequent perfect storms advancing towards extinction. While we humans interpret this retrogress on occasions as perfect storms, it is in fact only one feat, which can be described as the interruption of the carbon cycle, or as the destruction of Carbon-Agroforests.